Beyond the Gates, spoilers note the CBS soap dropped its promo video for the week of June 2 to 6, and it looks like another explosive 5 days in the land of Fairmont Crest. The good news is that Laura Peterson will finally be fully recovered and return to work as the Richardson family assistant after an extended leave of absence due to her car crash and then potassium-induced infection. The BTV preview opens up with Laura walking into her office at the Richardson mansion, only for Catherine "Cat" Richardson, Mona Wilson, Nicole Richardson on the other side as they yell, "Surprise!" The young assistant is shocked, but also has a massive grin on her face, so she'll be so glad to be at work and appreciated. Speaking of Cat, her boyfriend, Thomas "Tom" Navarro, and his boss, Bill Hamilton, are in the next scene of the preview at the firm. Tom is surprised by a request made by Bill, as he asks, "You want me to spy on your family?" Bill replies that it's his job as a father. Will Bill ask Tom to use his relationship with Cat to get more information on Chelsea Hamilton, as the two are tight? He may also want intel on his other daughter, Naomi Hamilton Hawthorne, as well as Dani Dupree. Over at the Dupree mansion, Anita Dupree will have a face-off with the third member of the Articulettes, Sharon. The Friday, May 30 episode ended with Sharon arriving at Anita's doorstep, and the promo video for the week of June 2 to 6 shows the two former friends fighting. In a clip, Sharon tells Anita that it might be time she lets everyone in on a little secret, while Anita lashes back, saying, "Take that and stick it where the sun don't shine." Yikes! Can these two land on the same page the way Anita and Tracy did? Only time will tell. As the promo continues, Andrew Richardson is shown telling Dani that he's evolving into a man who wants to move on. Is he talking about moving on from her or another situation? Andrew does want more from Dani and would love nothing more than to go public with their romance. However, Dani keeps holding back. Is this the beginning of the end for these two? Across town, a scene is shown of Jacob Hawthorne arriving at Leslie Thomas' apartment door, as he shows her an arrest warrant to search her home. Fans saw Eva Thomas on the May 30 episode sneak into her mom's house and take those boots and helmet from the night she ran Laura off the road on her motorcycle. In an interesting turn of events, Eva is shown in the BTG promo next, as she tells her mom that she needs to stay on her good side for a change. As the preview wraps up, Bill and Hayley Hamilton are on their couch at home, and it looks like they are enjoying a romantic night together. That is, until Bill passes out, on top of Hayley. As the scenes shift, Hayley looks panicked as she is shown talking to 911 on the phone, stating she needs an ambulance right away. It sounds like Bill's hand tremors will finally catch up with him the week of June 2 to 6. Beyond the Gates, spoilers hint that Bill may survive this health emergency scare, but the entire thing is sure to rock Hayley and his marriage, as well as send shockwaves through Chelsea, Naomi, and likely Dani too. Beyond the Gates spoilers for Monday, June 2 suggest explosive moments as a new week kicks off in Fairmont Crest. First things first, let's talk about Anita Dupree and the intense confrontation she's slated to have with the third member of the Articulettes group, Sharon. Sharon landed on Anita's doorstep during the Friday, May 30 episode, and the two will pick up where they left off on Monday's show. Of course, there will be some heated words between both ladies as tension hits a fever pitch. After all, there is still so much pain and hard feelings lingering between the two ladies. Fans will recall that Anita launched a singles career and left Tracy and Sharon in the dust back in the day. So in order to move forward, the women will need to work through their hurt and disappointment. Still, it also sounds like a little bit about Anita's secret will be talked about, but will fans learn exactly what she's hiding? Either way, BTG viewers will see Sharon issue out a threat of sorts to her former bandmate and friend, which may only add fuel to the fire when it comes to their broken relationship. Is there any hope that Articulettes will reunite? Across town, audiences will see some nice scenes between Vernon Dupree and his granddaughter, Chelsea Hamilton, as the two catch up at the diner. Chelsea will bond with her grandpa as she updates him on her love life or lack thereof. Meanwhile, Catherine "Cat" Richardson will take that leather jacket she found in the donations bin, which she believes belonged to Leslie Thomas, and deliver it to Jacob Hawthorne at the station. Unfortunately, despite all the receipts and evidence it holds, it may end up being a dead end for the cop, especially since Cat's fingerprints and DNA are all over it. Regardless, the good news is that the police officer will be working on another angle that could end up being Leslie's downfall. BTG spoilers note that Jacob will turn to a digital forensic specialist at the station, and given the snapshot they have of Leslie at the hospital, could he finally link the sociopath to Laura Peterson's car crash? Finally, fans may recall that during the May 30 show, Eva Thomas stole her mom's boots and helmet from the night of Laura's crash. The girl had a spare key to her mom's place and was quick to slide in when her mother wasn't there and slide out with the goods before Leslie returned. Considering Leslie was trying to frame her for Laura's crash, will Eva head straight to the police station to clear her name? Beyond the Gates spoilers suggest that fans will learn what Eva does with this evidence during Monday's show. So there's a chance that she could bury her mom, but then again, she could use these items for a bigger picture scheme she has up her sleeve. Next week on Beyond the Gates, Anita makes it clear she's not about to be threatened, and Hayley's romantic evening takes a devastating turn. Read on for the details. As Laura is finally released from the hospital, her homecoming turns into a bit of a party thanks to Shanice, Kat, and Nicole. But with Leslie still out there prowling the streets of Fairmont Crest, is Laura truly safe? Meanwhile, Thomas is about to find out that working for Bill Hamilton comes with strings attached, especially for a young up-and-comer who would very much like a promotion. But when Bill asks his associate to play spy games, which member of his own family is he wanting to keep an eye on? Elsewhere, Tracy's meeting with Anita didn't go so terribly smoothly, but she wasn't opposed to the idea of an Articulettes reunion. But the third member of the one-time trio, Sharon, might not be quite so amenable. In fact, she issues a bit of a threat to which Anita responds, "Well, watch the video below to hear for yourself." Andrea lets Dani know that he's changing. She asks, "Into what?" He says, "Into a guy that's ready to move on." Might that be with a certain Nurse Ashley? Jacob shows up at Leslie's place with a warrant allowing him to search the premises, but we suspect he may not find what he's looking for. Why? Because Eva later warns her mom to be good, or else. Something tells us Leslie's daughter now holds all the cards. And finally, what looks like a very romantic evening between Hayley and Bill turns into anything but. What happens that has her calling for an ambulance? Be sure to read the Beyond the Gates spoilers to find out whose intimate moment could become dangerous. Beyond the Gates spoilers for Monday, June 2. Two of the people most impacted by Leslie, Ted and Eva, discuss the wig-wearing woman's insane antics. Sharon and Anita confront the truth about their painful past. Can they move forward, or is all hope lost for an Articulettes reunion? Beyond the Gates spoilers for Tuesday, June 3. Apparently, Leslie thinks there's at least one person she can turn to for help. But who might that be? What's really going on between Dani and Ander? And why is she feeling so insecure about their situationship? Naomi and Hayley find themselves in a life-changing situation. Beyond the Gates spoilers for Wednesday, June 4. Jacob may be about to discover key evidence which could help prove Leslie was responsible for Laura's accident. Bill is about to receive news he never expected, and from Doug, surprisingly enough. With whom is Chelsea about to form a connection? Beyond the Gates spoilers for Thursday, June 5. Kat is about to get news that will definitely catch her by surprise. Laura turns to someone rather unlikely when she finds herself in need of help. As we predicted, Sharon's bitterness threatens to derail any reunion plans Anita might have where the Articulettes are concerned. Ted manages to get Eva to open up with a confession. Beyond the Gates spoilers for Friday, June 6. Eva and Thomas share a special moment, completely unaware that they might also be in danger. At long last, Vanessa confronts her husband about his massive gambling debts. Will she help dig him out of the hole he's created with an assist from Joey? It looks as if Chelsea has caught feelings for someone special, as she confides to Naomi. Beyond the Gates spoilers suggest that Hayley Hamilton is officially pregnant, and Bill Hamilton couldn't be more pleased about starting a new family with his new bride. With that said, is she really expecting, or is she faking? Could this be part of a grand master plan of hers? Beyond the Gates spoilers note that when Dani Dupree found out about Hayley's pregnancy, she instantly assumed Bill's child bride was faking. Still, this also sounds like Dani may be deflecting or in denial herself. After all, she didn't know that Hayley and Bill had been trying to get pregnant, as they were keeping it under wraps. However, why would BTG writers place the idea of Hayley faking her pregnancy if it wasn't going to be part of a larger storyline? Could Dani's remark be foreshadowing something? Hayley not only broke up a marriage, but she also broke up a marriage of the very family who welcomed her into their home. She was like another daughter to Dani and Naomi Hamilton Hawthorne's best friend. The betrayal was off the chain where Hayley is concerned. It's also important to note that Hayley was an orphan who had no parents around growing up. She seems like a nice character for the most part. Sure, she's a homewrecker, but Bill is the manipulator in this situation. Or is he? Maybe Hayley stole Bill away from Dani with a specific intent in mind, whether it's jealous revenge or she has another motive. After she announced she was expecting, Hayley was clear to tell Bill that she hoped the college fund he started for the baby they thought they had some weeks ago was still in place. Is she faking this pregnancy for the money? Has all of this been for money or an ulterior motive? Is Dani right? Is Hayley faking her pregnancy? Share your thoughts. Tune into the CBS Soap Daily so you don't miss a moment of the drama. And visit CTS often for the best Beyond the Gates spoilers, updates, and news. After a 4-day week, Beyond the Gates is back to a full 5 days of torrid affairs, potential fake pregnancies, and bad behavior coming back to haunt you. The What to Watch storylines for June 2 to 6 bring all that and much, much more, including a life-changing situation, a mysterious connection, and a long-overdue confession. Monday, June 2. Episode number 64. Ted and Eva discuss Leslie's manipulations. Sharon confronts Anita with the painful truth of their past. Tuesday, June 3. Episode number 65. Leslie turns to an unlikely source for help. Naomi and Hayley find themselves in a life-changing situation. Dani struggles with her insecurities about Ander. Wednesday, June 4. Episode number 66. Jacob catches a break in Leslie's case. Doug has unexpected news for Bill. Chelsea makes a mysterious connection. Thursday, June 5. Episode number 67. Kat receives unexpected news. Laura turns to an unlikely source for help. Sharon's bitterness threatens to derail the reunion with Anita. Meanwhile, Ted coaxes a confession out of Eva. Friday, June 6. Episode number 68. Unaware of hidden dangers, Eva and Thomas share an intimate moment. Vanessa confronts Doug about his gambling debts. Chelsea opens up to Naomi about her feelings for someone special.